guys, it's me, Maddie, again. Long time no see, I know. It has been a while. My apologies. I have just had a really busy summer. As you know, if you saw my last video, I'm a teacher, and you would think summer break would be the perfect time to film, but I've been gone a lot, and I've been doing a little bit of work here and there. So I've just been all over the place, and I've been really busy and haven't had any time to film. So what I did do though was I sat down a couple days ago and I wrote out a schedule for filming so that I can really stick to this channel and do a good job filming for y'all. So that's what I did. I'm planning to start filming 2 videos a week and gradually go up from there, but I thought for starters 2 videos a week would be pretty good. So right now my schedule is Mondays and Fridays for posting videos. So my new videos will be coming out on Mondays and Fridays in the afternoon, probably 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. So look forward to new videos every Monday and every Friday. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Turn on that notification bell if you want to see my face again. Okay, so my camera died yesterday. That's why my hair is wet and I'm in a different shirt because it's the next day. Anyway, I really don't want to. I'm also running out of space on this memory card, and I really don't want to run out of space. So I'm going to try to make this fairly quick so that my video doesn't get cut off again for lack of battery or space. So here we go. This video today is actually about the movie 5 Feet Apart. And if you don't know what 5 Feet Apart is it is a semi-new movie. It came out in March, starring Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson, about 2 teenage people with cystic fibrosis who fall in love. And it's really cute. It's a little romantic movie, but it's also really cool because it features 2 people with CF. So it's really neat that, you know, I've obviously seen the movie, and when you're watching it, it's really cool to see aspects of your life portrayed on the big screen. I mean, it's just really cool to see Stella doing her vest, and like it's the same vest that I have. It's just really neat, and seeing them talk about specific medications, and you're on those medications, and it's really cool to see that on the big screen when it's part of your everyday life that nobody ever really gets to see. So I personally really enjoyed the movie. I know that it's kind of a big controversial topic in the CF community because some people say it doesn't accurately, it's not 100% accurate, which I get, because there are certain things about the movie that aren't like 100% spot on, but you have to remember, or what I like to try to remember is it's a movie. You know, this is not a documentary. It is a Hollywood movie meant to reach people all over the world. It's not just supposed to be seen by people with CF. I mean, this is supposed to be a movie that people, all kinds of people want to go see. And most of the time, people want to go see a movie that looks good, that looks cute, and it might be cheesy, but that's what people want to see in a teen romance movie. So I really enjoyed it. I absolutely loved that movie. I bought it on DVD when it came out. I really liked it. I actually read the book first, but it's not like the book was written in the movie. The book was written from the movie script. So the movie, all in all, is its own thing. But I did read the book, and because I just couldn't wait for the movie to come out. And I just loved both. The book has a little bit of a different ending, so if you haven't read the book and you want to know what the ending is like in the book, I suggest go picking it up, because I actually liked the ending in the book better than the ending in the movie. So I would suggest that if you haven't read it. But it is just an amazing movie. And what I really liked about it, again, you get to see, people with CF, you get to see your life being portrayed to other people, and other people get to see that. Other people get to see what you go through, which is really cool because, only like your close friends and family really know what you go through. But like for everybody to see what you go through is really, really neat. So, I really liked it. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions about the differences in how my health is versus like how Stella's or Will's or Poe's was. And if you don't know who those people are, they're the characters in the movie. And I'm not going to give too much away in case you haven't seen it. But it's obvious from even the trailers, like Stella is getting a lung transplant. Or she's on the list to get a lung transplant, and they're all on oxygen, and and they're all feeding tubes. Anyway, a lot of people have asked me, like, well, why don't you have oxygen? Like, do you have a feeding tube? Are you on the transplant list? And the answer to all of those questions is no. I don't have oxygen, and I don't need it. Sometimes I'll have to be hooked up to it, like after a procedure or something, but usually I'm never on oxygen. I don't have a feeding tube. I'm very, very thankful that I've never needed a feeding tube. I take my enzymes, and they pretty much do the trick as far as weight gain goes. And I take, some supplemental drinks, nutrition drinks that help with that as well. So I don't need a feeding tube for right now. And what was the other one? Transplant. I am not in need of a transplant right now. So I'm very thankful for all of those things, that I don't need any of those right now. Not to say that I won't need them in the future, but for where my health is right now, I do not need any of those things. So that is a big difference between me and the characters in the movie. But that's just to go to show you that everybody with CF is different, and their journeys are different, their health is different, they're at different spots with where their health is. I have a lot of CF friends who are on the transplant list or who have had a transplant, and then I have a lot of CF friends who they have been doing great, and they are never in the hospital, and they are just rocking it and doing so well. So, they're all types, you have, it's just all over the place as far as health goes with CF. So CF to one person isn't going to look like it looks on another person, because everybody with CF is different. And just because one person is on oxygen and one person isn't, that actually doesn't necessarily mean that the person on oxygen is doing worse than the person without oxygen. And I know that's a little bit confusing, but that's not necessarily true that that person is in worse health than the person without oxygen. And vice versa. So another thing in the movies, or in the book, is that the characters, I think Poe has one too, but the characters all have ports, which is very, very common in the CF community to have a port to administer your IV antibiotics, because you don't want to get IVs every time, your veins would blow. But I actually get PICC lines. So a PICC line goes in, you can actually see the scars from PICC lines. I think they've had 14 or 15 PICCs. But anyway, I get PICC lines when I go in the hospital, and they just run my IVs through PICC lines. But I've never had to get a port. We've talked about it, but I'm not quite ready to make that step yet, so we'll see. But as of right now, I'm just getting PICC lines. But I have so many CF friends who have ports. So, that's, again, not necessarily, sometimes it's a personal choice, but sometimes doctors do recommend that you get a port if your veins can't stand the PICC lines anymore. And some people just want a port. They don't want to have to deal with PICC lines anymore, because there are certain times when pick lines can be really annoying. So again, that just depends on a lot of different things. But I don't want to ramble on too much. I just want y'all to see a CF perspective of 5 Feet Apart, a different one. You've probably seen a few already. And, you know, I think different views on movies, on topics, is good. I mean, not everybody's going to think the same, and that's perfectly fine. In fact, if you think differently and you hated the movie and you thought it was terrible, that's okay. Like, I totally respect your opinion. And you know what? You can leave like your opinion in the comments. The only thing is that I ask you to not be rude. But yeah, you can totally leave your opinion in the comments. I would love to hear you out and hear your opinion, your side of it. I think that that's really good for conversation and getting to know other people's views of things. So yeah, leave that below, and if you liked it, leave that below too. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend that you go check it out. Again, it's 5 Feet Apart, starring Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson. I don't know why I have a hard time saying her name. It gets tongue twisted, but go check it out. It's on Amazon Prime, and I think it's on like on demand on Xfinity, and it's probably on some other platforms as well, but I've watched it on Amazon. So I suggest going to see it. And if you haven't read the book and you're curious about that book ending, I would go pick it up. It's really good. So I will talk to y'all later, and thank you for watching. I have decided to film Mondays and Fridays. I know I said that in the intro, but I'm just reiterating. Mondays and Fridays videos will be coming out. I'm excited to start back, and I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Bye.
If tonight never comes again, I don't mind. This is not the end. So come with me and just enjoy the ride. If we're gonna do what you gotta lose. What you gotta lose. Don't you care about what people have to say? Let's do whatever, we'll do it anyway. So come with me, are you being shy? Some call me crazy, but it's alright.